Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Silence is not always easy, but Stoicism teaches us that in difficult moments, silence is the true strength. Every day we face challenging situations where words can escalate any problem. But can silence be the right answer to these situations? Stoics like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus recognize that in many cases, silence not only helps protect ourselves, but also creates inner strength. Let's explore 9 key situations where silence is the most powerful method you can apply to maintain your mind and avoid being swayed by external temptations. Join me as we go through these lessons so you can understand why Stoicism is the key to overcoming all challenges in life. 1. Loss. Loss is an inevitable part of the journey of life, but Stoicism teaches us that loss is not something that will defeat us. When faced with the pain of losing something important, Stoicism encourages us to view loss as a natural part of life. Life is what you make of what you have, as Marcus Aurelius said, and loss is just a challenge for us to appreciate what remains. When you face sorrow, Stoicism does not advise you be silent and ignore your emotions. Instead, it encourages you to find peace in how you respond to the pain. Rather than drowning in misery, view sorrow as an opportunity to explore your inner strength. Silence in these moments is not avoidance, but an opportunity to reflect, learn, and regain peace of mind. Stoicism helps you face loss courageously, and instead of allowing it to overwhelm your mind, you can use it as a tool to develop inner strength and live a more meaningful life. 2. Unfair criticism. Unfair criticism can be one of the greatest challenges to inner peace. In such moments, Stoicism teaches us that how we respond to criticism is more important than the words themselves. When faced with unjust criticism, we should not let ourselves be swept up in negative emotions, but remain calm and listen to ourselves. Stoicism helps us recognize that the criticism of others is not a reflection of our true worth. Instead of feeling hurt or reacting immediately, we can choose silence, reassess the issue objectively, and maintain our self-respect. Silence in these moments is not passive endurance, but a way to protect our inner peace from unnecessary turmoil. When facing unjust criticism, Stoicism teaches us patience and helps us maintain our self-worth. Silence and a calm response allow us to separate ourselves from external factors and preserve our inner freedom. 3. Gossip. Gossip can easily disrupt our minds and affect our emotions. However, Stoicism teaches us that the words of others should not define our self-worth. What you hear cannot harm you unless you allow it into your heart, as Marcus Aurelius said. When faced with gossip, silence becomes a powerful tool to help us maintain inner peace. Instead of reacting or justifying ourselves, Stoicism encourages us to remain calm and not let rumors or gossip influence our emotions. Silence is a way to protect ourselves from turmoil, refusing to let things that are unimportant affect our thoughts and actions. This approach reflects inner strength and a deep understanding of what truly matters. Silence is not weakness, but a powerful strategy that helps us separate ourselves from baseless gossip. Stoicism teaches us that only we have the power to control our emotions and reactions, and we should not allow external factors to take away our inner freedom. 4. Boasting. Boasting is often a sign of insecurity and a desire to seek attention from others. Stoicism teaches us that true value comes not from societal recognition or external achievements, but from virtue and inner peace. It is not what you achieve that makes you great, but how you live and face challenges, said Epictetus. When confronted with boasting, we don't need to participate in this meaningless competition. Stoicism encourages us to maintain silence and not let ourselves be drawn into words or actions aimed at seeking approval. By staying silent, we protect our self-worth and avoid being influenced by showiness. Instead of feeling the need to prove something, we can choose to live a simple and humble life, where our actions serve as evidence of our true value. Silence in the face of boasting is not submission, but a way of expressing self-confidence and not needing approval from others. Stoicism helps us understand that tranquility comes from not being drawn into the games of fame, but from living true to our principles and intrinsic values. 5. External pressure. External pressure can easily make us feel insecure and out of control. However, Stoicism teaches us that external factors cannot determine our inner peace. When faced with pressure, Stoicism encourages us not to let these factors overly affect our emotions and actions. Silence in such situations is a way to maintain composure, not getting caught up in worries or stress. Instead of reacting impulsively, we can choose to pause, take a deep breath, and assess the situation clearly. Stoicism helps us realize that we can only control what is within us, our thoughts, emotions, and actions. True peace comes from understanding that what is beyond our control does not need to disrupt our minds. When external pressure arises, remember that silence is not avoidance, but a way to protect our inner freedom. Stoicism encourages us to respond consciously, thereby maintaining our autonomy and growing stronger in any circumstance. 6. Ignorance. Ignorance is not just the lack of knowledge, but also the unwillingness to learn and expand understanding. When faced with ignorance, instead of criticizing or reacting harshly, we can choose to remain silent and maintain calm. This does not mean accepting ignorance, but rather a way to protect our autonomy and prevent the thoughtless actions of others from affecting us. Stoicism helps us recognize that pointless arguments only disturb the mind and cause us to lose our calm. When confronted with ignorance, silence is an opportunity to reflect and avoid unnecessary debates. Instead of feeling the need to engage in meaningless arguments, staying silent helps us maintain mental tranquility and not waste energy on unimportant matters. The key is understanding that we cannot change everyone, but we can control how we respond. Silence in the face of ignorance is a way to protect inner peace and create space for personal growth. Rather than arguing, choose calmness and continue your own learning journey, because understanding and wisdom will prove their worth on their own. 7. Insults. Insults can make us feel hurt and angry, but reacting immediately only makes things worse. Silence in these situations is not weakness, it is a way to protect ourselves from negative influences. Stoicism teaches us that instead of letting the words of others control our emotions and actions, we should focus on responding calmly and maturely. When insulted, silence becomes a powerful tool that helps us maintain self-respect and prevents us from being swept up in negative emotions. This response not only protects our spirit, but also shows confidence in our own value. Silence does not mean accepting the insult. It is a choice not to let it disrupt our peace of mind. When facing an insult, instead of reacting hastily, take the time to reflect and choose a fitting response. Silence is an opportunity to affirm that we have control over how we feel and react, not allowing external words to disturb our inner tranquility. 8. False rumors. False rumors often appear like a cool breeze on calm days, but can quickly turn into a destructive storm. When faced with misleading information, silence becomes a powerful strategy that helps us maintain peace and prevents us from being pulled into the whirlwind of disturbance. Rather than reacting immediately, we can choose to maintain control and not let rumors steal our composure. False rumors cannot define our worth, and Stoicism teaches us that while we cannot control what others say about us, we absolutely can control how we react. Silence is not acceptance, but a way to protect our peace of mind and uphold our dignity. Do not let false information disrupt your life. When faced with false rumors, remember that silence is an opportunity to view the situation objectively and not let rumors affect your confidence and true self-worth. Through calmness, we affirm that nothing can shake our inner peace. 9. Anger. Anger is a powerful emotion that can easily get out of control and lead to regrettable consequences. When anger flares up, Stoicism advises us not to let it dictate our actions, but instead to maintain calmness and self-control. Silence in these moments of anger is a way for us to pause, reflect, and manage our emotions before reacting. Anger often arises from a sense of injustice or being hurt, but Stoicism helps us understand that anger does not solve the problem. It only increases tension. Silence when angry is not passive tolerance. It is a strategy to prevent emotions from overpowering our thoughts and actions. The key is to recognize that when angry, we can easily lose our clarity and hurt both ourselves and others. When faced with anger, remember that silence is an opportunity to return to inner peace, to avoid reacting impulsively, and instead, to find a way to resolve the issue calmly and rationally. Practicing calmness in these moments not only protects us from making poor decisions, but also helps maintain relationships and uphold personal dignity. Silence is an art that Stoicism teaches us to master in order to build mental resilience. When you choose silence in challenging situations, you not only protect yourself, but also demonstrate true inner strength. This is one of the profound lessons that Stoic philosophers have passed down through the ages. Let these principles guide you, not only in difficult times, but also in your everyday life. To truly understand and apply these principles, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Share this video to spread the power of Stoicism to others. Thank you for joining us, and continue to grow with Stoicism.